All right. All right. Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. I want to give double honors to my elder apostles, to my elder bishops, and to my elder teachers of great millstone that ruled well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect. All right, shalom. And, in this lesson, ultimately, I want to speak about the downfall of the Edomite. Okay. We're currently in the last stages of this Edomite's rulership, man. Okay. And ultimately, I'm speaking about, of course, every Edomite, but mainly speaking to these bankers, right? These elite banking families, the ones that actually control what's going on in the world, which, of course, the Lord allowed this devil, these, certain group of Edomites, the Lord has allowed them to have control, right, for prophecy's sake. But at the end of the day, it's all playing out in real time. And these devils, they're at the end. They're at the end of their blessing. Okay, right? When you go to Genesis, the 27th chapter, it goes into the blessing that was given into, these Edomites, that top 1%, these elite bankers who are actually benefiting from that blessing. Everything that's playing out is biblical prophecy at the end of the day, man. Okay. And the Lord said what? That when Esau falls, Jacob is going to rise. See, Israel, the Israelites, our kingdom is being ushered in. Ultimately, it's Yahweh Shai's kingdom by default. Okay. And when it comes to the Israelites, our kingdom is being established. Okay. Of course, in the proper order, right? You got Yahweh Shai. You have King David. You got the 12 disciples. You have the 144,000, which is that top governing body, the Lord's multitude, right? And then, the 230 Israelites, they're going to be able to enjoy the kingdom. Okay, but when it comes to these heathen, the Lord, he gave every heathen nation a chance to have some type of rulership, but we're at the end of it, man. Okay, as the scriptures say, the time of the Gentiles being fulfilled. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, this is Luke, St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, right? So we're not going to be trodden down by these heathen, right? The natural Gentiles anymore. Because the only reason why we were given into these other nations is because of us going off, right? Baruch 4:6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered into the enemies. Okay, so since we transgressed Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we had to be punished. But the good news, the gospel is we're at the end of our punishment. Okay, now with that being said, that means if we're at the end of our punishment, Esau is coming into the beginning, right, of his punishment. Okay, like I said, beginning with these elite banking families, but all the way down to these peon Edomites, man. Okay, they're getting ready to go into captivity as well as all these other nations, man. So this is the gospel. Okay, let me go back to Isaiah, the 47th chapter. Isaiah 47:1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay, now the dust representing confusion. Okay, when it comes to Babylon, right, and America is the virgin daughter of Babylon, that great city. When you go into the word Babylon, Babel meaning confusion. Okay, and land, a confused land. In America, Babylon, this is a confusing land. Okay, everything is opposite of what it's supposed to be. Okay, men being women, women being men, women having power over men. Okay, that's not biblical. What else? When it comes to who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, first of all, his name is Yahweh. But look at the image that's promoted of our Lord on a worldwide scale, but especially here in America, Babylon the Great. Okay, that so-called white Jesus. That's a false image. Okay, and all the other things that come with it, man. See, everything is upside down because Esau is ruling, the wicked is ruling. But see, Yahweh Shai is getting ready to bring everything right side up, man. Okay, it says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne." Yeah, Babylon is getting ready to be brought down. Ultimately, the Edomite rulership. Okay, because they're on these Edomites, they're on high right now. And let me keep reiterating, I'm speaking about these elite banking families, right? They're on high right now, but see, they're about to be taken down. Okay, that's why they're trying to fight tooth and nail to prolong their rulership, but it's going to be to no avail, right? Like it says in Job 14:5, the Lord has given this devil bounds that he cannot pass, man. Okay, let's go there real quick. Let's go to Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, so this devil, he's done, man. Okay, he's not going to be allowed to go any, a millisecond or a tenth or a millisecond over his said time to rule, man. Okay, so the Lord is allowing this devil to get everything out of his system, and then it's going to be the end of it, right? That's why he's about to come with the great wrath. He's about to release everything that he has in his arsenal. But this is it for this devil, man. All right. Going back to Isaiah 47 and 1, it says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Yeah, at one point in time, America was looked at as this, innocent place, that great city, the golden city that everybody wanted to come to. But now America is known as the scum of the earth. Everybody hates America, man. Okay, even the citizens, right? And when I say the citizens, I'm talking about these Edomites, the ones who benefit from being over here in America due to so-called white privilege. Okay, even they're complaining now, man. All right, so that's how you know this is it. This is a wrap for this devil and his wicked empire, man. Okay, take the Salakia, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, right? And this Edomite is completely being exposed on all levels. Of course, he's being exposed via the prophets. All right, like it says in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. Okay, not only is the devil being exposed by the prophets, he's being exposed by people who don't know the truth, and also his own people, certain insiders, certain whistleblowers. All of this devil's information is coming out. When it comes to DJT, your president, some new information came out with him in the those files. You know what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to. And he's trying to cover it up. But these devils, they're getting exposed on all levels, man, because this is the end of his empire. You see? It says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen." Yeah, that shameful spewing, like it says in Habakkuk 2:15, 2:16. Let me grab that real quick. Because, for a long time, this devil tried to paint the image that everything he got when it comes to America and him being in power, he got through hard work and just, working hard and being honest and so on and so forth. But in all actuality, and everybody knows this devil, he's obtained all of his riches and his power through rape, robbery, murder, bloodshed, unrighteous decrees, wickedness, and everybody knows about it now. Okay, that's why they have something called critical race theory. These devils are trying to say it's okay to be white. Don't be afraid to, so on and so forth, because everybody is pointing a finger at this devil now, man. He's being completely exposed on all levels. You see, Habakkuk 2:16, thou art filled with shame for glory. So everything that you talked about when it comes to you establishing America and manifest destiny and all of that bullshit, everybody knows that you've obtained all of your riches and your power through unrighteous decrees. Okay, like it says in Sirach, I believe it's 10 and 8. Sirach 10 and 8. And it reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Yeah, deception. Okay. The kingdom power is translated from one people to another. Okay. So that this power, rulership, dominion is being transferred from Esau unto Jacob. Right. One of my, favorite precepts, might as well bring it out. 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see that? So this is the time that we're in. Okay? So that shameful spewing on Esau's glory is going out. Habakkuk 2:16, once again. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. You see? So this devil is getting called out on all levels, especially the small hats. That's why they got something called anti-sim. Okay? You can't even speak on these small hats, man. But all of their information is coming out. Okay? With the fake, hollow, and so on and so forth, man. Okay? With what's going on, of what they were doing to the Palestinians, how they pretty much control America now, right? All of this information is coming out. Isaiah 47:3, once again, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. See, everybody knows about the shame of this devil, and they also know about the debt that America is in, man. Okay, this America is pretty much in I think $30 trillion in debt, and it's way more than that, man. I think it's really more so like $100 to $200 trillion in debt. Okay, so hey, look, America, Babylon, this Edomite rulership is over, man. It's a wrap, and Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come and hit him with that knockout blow, man. Okay. It says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, because Yahweh Shai is going to return in his angelic, extraterrestrial body of perfection, man. Okay. He's coming with great power, spiritual power, and the angels, man. And they're getting ready to fuck Esau up, man. And ultimately, these devils are about to go in chains. I'll end off on this right here. Psalms 149. And the point being in verse 9, but let's start from the top, man. Psalms 149:1. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. And this truth is that new song that's being sung, man. Okay, new being refreshed. Okay, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding has been refreshed. Okay, via the prophets, man. That's why you see the prophets on the highways and byways, proclaiming the truth, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the name, okay, and the truth about the destruction and the wrath, the prophecies that's coming to this place, okay, and the main ones that's doing that, the only ones that's doing that are the men under the banner of Great Millstone, beginning with the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elder teachers on down, okay. It says, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord, the Heavenly Father, taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Okay, and beautify the meek with salvation, ultimately going into the elect. Okay, the true believers, when they get those new bodies, man. Okay, during the salvation, during the deliverance. Like when you read 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. Okay. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. So ultimately, we're going to have these other nations under our rulership, man. They're going to be our servants, contrary to popular belief, man. Okay, like it says in Psalms, what is that, 2 and 8? Ask of thee, and I will give the heathen for thine inheritance. All right, so we're going to have, servants and slaves, man. So that's how it's going to be in the kingdom. And you got a lot of our people that are kicking against the pricks by trying to say that that's not true, but they err not knowing the scriptures, man. You see? So it says, where was verse 7, Salakia, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Ultimately, especially Esau, we're going to put our foot in their ass, man. Okay. And ultimately, the main thing is going to be us establishing righteousness. Okay. We're going to make sure that the heathen understand the true path to follow in, man. Okay. When it comes to the guys that they serve and the, their ways of living, their ideologies, they're going to have to forget all of that, man. We're going to beat that shit out of them, man. Just like how Esau tried to beat he ultimately did beat our heritage out of us, but the Lord, through mercy, gave it back into us, right? But we're gonna. That's how it's gonna be with the heathen nations. Now, when it comes to Esau, he's not gonna be shown any mercy, man. He's gonna serve hardcore captivity under us for 1,000 years, and then he's going to be exterminated. But the rest of the nations, we're going to give them their plots of land, and as long as they are on point, and do what they're supposed to do, they're going to be blessed. But as soon as they get out of line, then they're going to be cursed, man. Okay? So ultimately, we're going to be in power. Just like how Esau's in power and these other nations have been in power, right? They had their certain businesses and ways of getting rich and all. We're going to have all of that, but we're going to do it in righteousness, man. We're going to have these nations giving us the best of what they got, man. Okay? So we're really getting ready to live, man. Okay? So the point where we're at right now, in real time, the point that we're at right now is we're seeing the downfall of Edom, and we're seeing the beginning of our eternity to where we're going to rule forever, man. We're in the beginning stages of it, man. Okay? It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. And that's talking about these elite banking families, man. Okay, these ones that are pretty much the cause of all the wickedness that's going on right now. We're getting ready, Lord willing, I'm of the elect, but they're getting ready to be rounded up, and we're getting ready to put chains on them, man. We're getting ready to put them into hardcore slavery, right? So they're going to be able to escape the lake of fire, those nuclear warheads that's getting ready to be shot off, but that's only because they're going to be rounded up by the elect. Okay? It says to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So yeah, we're at the end of this Edomite's rulership, man, and we're at the beginning of our blessing, to where we're going to rule forever and ever in righteousness, in perfect righteousness, man, righteous perfection. Okay, but yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that, man, go into this quick lesson. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elder apostles, to my elder bishops, and to my elder teachers of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect. Until next time, shalom.